Welcome to another G-Authentic review. Today we're taking a look at the WiMaxit M1020 Portable Monitor by Andesini. So we'll start by opening the box, and inside the box we can see that it has some packing material on top to protect the monitor, and just below it you could see that 10-inch monitor, and at the back is a box with some cables, etc., which is required for use. So we'll start by removing the monitor. You can see the WiMaxit logo there, and on the back you have speakers. We'll just set that aside and open that accessory pouch. Now inside that pouch you have the Andesini cleaning cloth. It's a nice cleaning cloth there. You also have a warranty and quick start guide along with the specifications for the monitor, and also you have a full-size HDMI cable. We have a power brick, which is a DC adapter, and also included is a stand which folds up nicely when not in use. Also, if you look underneath the monitor, you'll see a threaded Q20 mount, so you could mount it on a desktop stand or a tripod or any other mounting point. You also have two speakers on the back here. And then if you look to the side, you'll see the HDMI port, a VGA port, the power port, and a headphone jack. On top you have the buttons for volume control, menu, and a power indicator light, and on the front is that beautiful 10-inch ultra sharp display. Now let's connect it to power. Just plug that in here, and as soon as we plug it in you could see the WiMaxit logo, but as we have nothing connected right now, you'll soon see a no signal. There we go, no signal menu. Now on top of it is the red power indicator, which turns blue once it's powered on, and you also have access to the menu buttons and volume controls on top, which you could just push to change the settings. Now let's just set this aside and take a look at the included stand, which is a nice metallic stand with friction adjustment on the side. You could fold it and adjust it to different angles. It folds flat when not in use, and you could just set whatever angle you desire and put the monitor on it, like so. Alright, so there you go, and let's just turn it around so you can get a better view of that stand, and also just to show how much adjustability you have. See, you could press it all the way down or raise it up to whatever viewing angle is comfortable. Let's just turn this back around. And since we didn't have it connected to something previously, we'll go ahead and connect it to the M1 Pro MacBook Pro. This is the 14-inch with the HDMI port built in, full-size HDMI, so we could just go ahead and connect it right up. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and connect it to power, and then I'll log in to the computer so you could see what this display looks like. So let me just log in here, and here's the display coming up in a moment. Just logging in. And now that we've logged in, you can see the display powering up, and here is my desktop showing. Now this display is very sharp because it's 1080p and it's only on a 10-inch screen, so it's a really sharp display. You could use it for web browsing, for productivity tasks, for monitoring cameras, etc. You can use it to do anything that you could do with any other monitor that has a HDMI output or input rather on it. So here you can see an example of a video that I did, and it's showing perfectly fine on it. It's really sharp. You can also see the on-screen menu, which has options for adjusting the color, the picture, the on-screen menu, etc. So you could really tweak the display to your liking. Alright, so just in case you're wondering how it compares to the MacBook Pro screen with the Liquid Retina XDR display, let me just turn it around so you can see. Well, evidently the Liquid Retina XDR display has better colors, it's brighter, it supports HDR, but of course that costs way more than this monitor does. This monitor is just a fraction of the cost, and of course it has speakers built in. It's really sharp based on the 10-inch 1080p display, as you can see here. Now, what are some of the uses for a monitor like this? Well, you could use it for gaming. Let's say, for instance, you have a Xbox console or a PlayStation. You could always connect this monitor to it if you're in a small room or something, or if you're traveling. It's very portable, easy to carry. You could always use that for some gaming. Or you could use it as another screen for a device like a tablet, or perhaps even a phone with the correct accessories. You could even use this at home, for instance, if somebody else is using the TV, for instance, family members or guests, then you could always connect this to your console and do a little bit of casual gaming, etc. Or perhaps you're traveling and the TV doesn't have a HDMI port, or it's concealed in a location where you can't access it, then you could also use this screen. You could also use it for productivity. Let's say you're doing a Zoom call. You could always put your notes on one screen and have your presentation on another screen, or you could have your conference call on one screen and your documents that you're referring to on another screen. Similarly, it works equally well for spreadsheets and presentations. So here's an example of a spreadsheet, and I can just lift it up so you could just see it a little closer. As you can see, it's very sharp and easy to read. And finally, what some people use a monitor such as this for is for monitoring security cameras. So for instance, if you have cameras around your house, your property, your farm perhaps, you could always connect your feed to this monitor, and then you could have it in a location where you could easily make reference to it. So that's been my first look at the WiMaxit M1020 monitor from Andesini. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.